Hello and welcome back to Adventure Times UK, where today I'm doing another sit down video. I do apologise, we will get back to theme parks, amusement parks, fun fairs very soon. But I thought today I would talk about me and how I got over my fear of roller coasters. Now before we start, make sure you hit the subscribe button, do the bell notification so you know exactly when we're uploading a video, and don't forget to hit the like button or dislike button, it's your choice. So I'm going to go back in history and I'm going to talk about how I first went to theme parks, and then I'm going to start with how I actually got over my fear of roller coasters. So when I was young, me and the family, we used to go to theme parks. We went to Thorpe Park a lot, Chessington, but Chessington was more of a thrill park. And they were the two main ones that we sort of did. We never went to Alton Towers. I only went to Alton Towers when I actually met Hayley, obviously you know on the channel. But yeah, it was mainly Thorpe Park. Thorpe Park was the family park. Now, I've got no footage of this, which is really a shame, but I used to love, they used to have a ride there called the bumper cars. I don't know if any of you remember it, let me know in the comments below if you do. But it was a sound there lake, I think it was, or it may have been a pool. Instead of bumper cars, you know, with electric, it was actually on boats. You know, you get to drive around these boats and bump into people, and it was great fun. Me and my sister, we used to love them. Yeah, so we did that. Obviously Loggers Leap, we loved Loggers Leap. Chessington was more of a thrill park, so you had the vampire, but I was quite small then. I remember my mum going on vampire, and she had to queue up for like an hour, I remember, and especially with the old trains as well. But yeah, obviously the Bubble Works we used to love. And I remember one time the pirate ship. Oh my word, Black Buccaneers. We did it once as a family, never again. It was the worst experience. I think me, my dad, maybe even my sister, we all had heads down, shut eyes, hoping for it to finish. Yeah. But then, yeah, we sort of stopped going. Things happen, life happens, you move on. We didn't go to theme parks for a long time. And actually, I didn't go back to a theme park until I met Hayley. So this is going back 2010 now. And yeah, we went to our first theme park, but it wasn't just me and Hayley. It was me, Hayley and her family. Now, obviously, me being young and wanting to impress Hayley and her family, you know, you've got to do the rides. Now, how do you do the rides? Now, I never used to go on upside down rides whatsoever. Never liked them. I liked the look of them, but to do them, I was so scared. So it took me about 22 years, I'd say, to even buck up the courage to do a ride that went upside down. So I'll explain the first day with me, Hayley and her family went to Thorpe Park, and the first ride we came to was Rush. Now Rush, loved the ride now. Phenomenal ride. Wish there was more of them around. So obviously you get the thin metal bar that goes over you. Now, if you've never really done rides before, you want to be holding on to something, don't you? Well, obviously we all know that Rush only has the thin lap bar. Oh my God, what do? You know, you're vertical, and I'm like, yeah, I hope this bar holds me in. But I came off of it and I actually loved it.
Yeah, boy.
Give me enough oomph, you know, to whatever we were going to do next. Well, our next ride was going to be a roller coaster. Sweaty palms. Oh my God, I've never done a roller coaster before that went upside down. I've done the flying fish before, but never a roller coaster, big roller coaster. My first, I'm pretty sure anyway, my first big roller coaster was Colossus. There we go. Oh my God. Now, we all know Colossus isn't exactly smooth. I mean, obviously back in 2010, you know, it had been open, for about 5 years, I would say, maybe a 3 years, 7 years or more, I don't know. But yeah, so Colossus, went on to Colossus, now sweaty palms. Oh my God, I'm going on my first upside down ride. But I had to do it, and it is really difficult, like, to tell you, just go and do it. It was what I had in my mind. Now, I'd always suggest that if you're going to do like a roller coaster, you want to build yourself up for roller coasters, start small. I know it's so, everybody always says it, start small. But I do really recommend start small, start easy, ease yourself into it. and then build yourself up, especially with how big roller coasters are getting now, especially with Hyperia at Thorpe Park. But yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Now, obviously, you put the shoulder bars on, you know, you put your seatbelt in, clipped up, you can't move. And then you just go for it, don't you? You know, there's nothing else you can do. It's down to gravity. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. You know, the euphoria I felt when I came off was incredible. I couldn't believe it. I'd done my first upside down ride. And then, of course, the next ride, what did we do? We saw the ride. Yeah, again, that was even more terrifying. Beyond 90 degrees. Oh, my God. But I did it. And I loved it again. Yeah. But then, stealth. I think I missed out stealth. Now, launch coasters, and even to this day, scare the bejesus out of me. I hate them. I don't hate them. If I don't have to do it, I probably won't. Now, LSMs are different. See, like Icon has an LSM launch because it's gradual. I don't mind them as much, but the cable launches like 0 to 80 in, 2.3 seconds or whatever it is quick, it is rapid, and it still scares me to this day. I still sit there, clenched fist waiting for it to launch. I still can't put my hands up because I feel like I'm just gonna dislocate my shoulder with the launch. So yeah, I still to this day cling on, and I do want to do some of the biggest ones in the world, but give me a lift hill any day. I could quite happily, I don't want to go on about it too much because it's been well documented on other channels, but Falcon's Flight. Now, Falcon's Flight, yes, I know it does have a launch on it, but it will start with a lift hill. I don't know. It'd probably be an LSM, I'd guess, for bits and pieces. That wouldn't bother me, and actually being 600 foot up in the air wouldn't bother me as such. Now, if it breaks down, then we've got issues. But yeah, I think, how do you get over being scared of a roller coaster? It's a good question. I think you have to build yourself up to it and go for it. Know the safety factors. You're harnessed in. Most of them have seat belts. You are fully secured. You can't go anywhere. Once the ride goes, that's it. They can't come up. People are scared that they'll come up. They'll come flying up. They can't. It's part of the ride. It's the risk. It's the safety features that is on a roller coaster. It's one of the safest forms of entertainment, thrill factors. You're not. It doesn't. I mean, I say it doesn't. I mean, there's always a chance. Like me and Hayley, we used to go sporadically with the 2-for-1 vouchers that you used to get from like Kellogg's cereals and stuff. And we used to go quite regularly up to 2015. And then obviously there was an incident. I don't want to dwell on it. That's in the past now. But there was an incident at Alwyn Towers. And it made us stop. It did make us stop. And we didn't go back to a theme park. Hayley went in 2018. So from 2015, we didn't go back properly until 2019. And then that's when we got our Merlin annual passes. And we've been going ever since. I love roller coasters. Hayley's not really a massive roller coaster fan. But she's never had an issue. She's been doing them all her life with her family. And she's never had an issue. But for me, upside down rides especially, they always scare me. And you just have to try and get yourself on that in gradual stages. Do the smaller ones first, then maybe try the best coaster to try your first inversion is probably Mandrill Mayhem at Chessington World of Adventures. It's not particularly quick. It gives your stomach a funny feeling, but you've got that one inversion. It's a really good starter ride for any young thrill seekers and for anybody that's not or have ever done a inversion on a coaster. It's a good one. One inversion, that's all you need. Once you've done it once, you'll be happy to do it again, and then you can make your gradual steps up to do it. Yeah, I would say start with Mandrill Mayhem for an inversion coaster. then maybe do Nemesis Inferno. Maybe start there, and then maybe if you get used to that, then maybe work yourself up to Hyperia. But yeah, that's basically all I can say about getting over my fear. I just had to do it as well as impressing Hayley. I don't know. Hope you like this video. It's just a short one. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I shall see you on the next adventure. Bye guys.